So we're here again, and we're going to talk about basic core exercises. Jonathan was telling me the core is right through here, which basically holds your body, and you got to show me the jello.
What your core really is, it's a group of muscles, okay, that all intertwine together that run all the way around your body, including your glutes and your hip flexors. Most people think it's just your ab muscles, but in reality, it's what lies underneath your ab muscles. It kind of wraps around your spine and holds you together, so you're not just walking around like jello.
AKA jello.
Yeah, and if we didn't have a core, that's what we would look like. We're just walking around and it wouldn't make much sense, all right? So it's very important, no matter what your starting position is, your level is, to build a good foundation through your core, okay? The stronger your core is, the easier everything is going to become, whether you're in the gym or just for everyday life, okay? So the most basic of core exercises is what's called the plank. If you're a yoga fanatic, the dolphin pose, okay? So we're going to start down, and there are different levels and there are different progressions that you can start with. So we're going to start with one on your knees first, okay? So your knees are hip width, okay, good. I want you to get onto your forearms, like we did when we were foam rolling. Right now it's important to keep your hips up high, straight line from your shoulders down to your hip as possible. Your belly button is drawn in tight. And if you can flex the muscles in your thighs. So we're going to activate your hip flexors and keep you more stable. Now shaking is perfectly normal, it's just your muscles kind of waking up. Things that you haven't used in a while and never used before in your life.
Oh, and I haven't used mine in a while, I can promise you that.
Well, this is great. Now, this is good. So we're going to have her try to lift her knees up.
Jonathan, how long would someone try to do this without relaxing? 10 seconds, 20 seconds, beginners?
You're going to go for as long as you can before you start to lose form. So once your lower back starts to dip, it's over. You can stop, rest a little bit, and then try it again. And time yourself. And then you're going to try to go, progress through time. If you do 10 seconds one day, that's great. The next day, maybe try to do 15. And then get to 30. 30 is a great starting point. Up to a minute is awesome, but you don't need much more than that because the core muscles start to give out, and then all the weight starts to transfer into your shoulders, and then it's just a different exercise. And that's perfect, so that's great. She's shaking is normal, like I said. She's still holding good form, so she can keep going as long as she'd like. That's great, good. Next time you try it, shoot for 12 seconds. And it's just small increments, progress yourself through what you feel comfortable doing, so.
Excellent, thank you.
Okay.
So, we saw our first core exercise, we just did. So we're going to try something called the Cobra. So I'm going to let you explain it to our folks at home. So what is the Cobra?
Well, the Cobra is another exercise that involves your core and your upper back. Like we do when we were standing up, when she had her arms coming back, it's going to be the same idea, except you're now laying flat. So you're working against gravity, so it's a little more difficult, but it requires a lot of stability and strength at the same time, and also helps to stretch your shoulders out and your chest, okay? So just, you can lie flat, okay? Hands by your side, very good, and let's keep your palms down for this one. Okay, so same idea, you're gonna try to get the backs of your hands as close together behind you, above your butt, as possible. And hold for 2 seconds, and then down slowly, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do that again. Now you'll notice as she comes up, the lower back starts to contract, the upper back starts to contract, and chest and shoulders start to stretch. And down 4, 3, 2, 1. This is great for posture. It's great for your lower back. It's just an all-around great exercise to warm up with, whether you're a beginner or an advanced athlete.
Hi, so we're actually going to move to machines now, and what we're doing right now will work our core, but a couple other upper body strength things. I love the one-stop shopping is fabulous for someone who's busy, wants to get a good workout in, but doesn't have a lot of time.
Right, that's a great way to put it. If you're busy, because it will also get everything done at once, but more importantly, get your body working together on the same page, mind and muscle groups. Okay. So this is a cable machine. This is a cross-chest cable machine. Most gym facilities will have one of these. Okay. They're adjustable. There's usually a knob that you can pull out. You can rise, lever up and down according to the exercise you're going to do and your own personal height. Okay. This exercise is going to be a simple rotation. Okay, so you're going to hold onto the handle. Remember our posture that we learned upstairs?
Yep.
Okay. Feet, knees, core is activated, shoulders back, head up tall. You're going to hold this right in front of you. Okay. The determining factor for the height of this is going to be right about in between the navel and the sternum. Okay. Okay. That's where the meaty part of our core is, so to speak. Okay? All right. So we're going to be here. Hold it out in front of you as far as you can. Straight arms are ideal. Bent arms are fine. Okay? I just want you to just rotate. All right? Don't come all the way back. Be about 3/4 of the way back. Just keep rotating. That's going to get all of the side of the core that you're being pulled by. Okay? And it's going to get the shoulders, your lower back, and even your legs, because they're stabilizing. They don't want to move. Right? If you force us to evert out, you may have to lower the weight. Okay? But by not everting out, it's stabilizing. Okay? So everything's working on this side of my body. Okay? So hold it front. Just rotate. Okay?
Which it's great that right now it's on 20 pounds. If I was starting this, would you recommend me going to the lowest weight available, trying it, and if it's too heavy or too light, then maybe going to the next poundage on the machine? Is that would make sense?
For starting any exercise program, it's important to work on endurance, okay, rather than strength. So endurance is going to lead to high repetitions. So anything that you can do, any weight that you can use, and get about 15 to 20 repetitions, that's where you want to begin. You'll know right away if you grab a weight and it's too heavy and you have to lose your posture, then you might have to lower the weight down a little bit. But about 15 to 20 reps for 4 sets of reps. That's going to help build up your muscle endurance, get you going, get you ready.
So it's always better to have good posture, good reps.
I'd rather see good posture and less reps than more reps and bad posture.
Right, or too much weight.
Right.
Okay.
Hold it up in front of you. Now you should already be feeling some tugging right through here. Okay, so now this is an exercise in itself. It's isometric hold. She's working. Okay. Now to get more strength, I want you to rotate. Look at my hand. There you go. This is great for athletes, baseball player, maybe swinging something, golfers. All that rotational power that comes through your core and your hips that you could use in everyday situations. Okay.
I can guarantee you I'm feeling it. And then what I would do is turn around and do the same exercise on this arm.
It's important to do both sides. Like I said upstairs, if you get too strong and dominant on one side, you might start to walk around in circles.
So going along with reps.
That's a joke.
Do you recommend doing one side for the 4 reps and switching over the other, or do you do one side, then do the other side, then one side, do the other side?
I'll switch side to side, so you don't burn too much energy out on one side, and then I'll have enough for the next side as you go on for the next 4 sets.
Great.
So just alternate back and forth, like right to left, right to left.
Great. Thank you.